All right, some quick thoughts. Just finished up the Greenline DMR SPR course at Tactical Response. Don Edwards, owner and lead instructor for Greenline Tactical, good friend of mine. Long background of service and a long background of education and training, both in the public sector and in the private sector. He is one of our Personal Defense Network Training Tour 2022 instructors, and this was a tour class. It's the kind of class that I want to jump into like every week if I can, but I do them, in groups, it seems like. So it's probably been years since I've been in a formal rifle course that went, beyond close quarters stuff. This one went out to about 500 yards at the Tactical Response range. I'll post some videos up and stuff like that. It was great to be back here at Tactical Response, catch up with James and the team here. Been too long since I visited here as well. This course I shot with the NEMO Battle Light. This is one of the rifles I've been using on the tour, not my primary one, not my favorite guns of all the NEMOs I've got. In fact, out of the 3 NEMOs I've got, this is my, least favorite. It's a great gun. It's a Battle Light 16-inch kind of normal rifle style AR rifle. This optic was really why I was excited about coming to this class and trying to run this rifle out, because this rifle is a great rifle. It's chambered in 223 Wild, super reliable, comfortable. It's got all the things you want it to do. They're all the things you want it to have. But this new 1-8 from Primaryarms with the ACSS reticle, and this is specifically the, the Raptor Series M1 is this one. So it is a BDC, and BDCs are kind of a guessing game, right? Anytime you have a bullet drop compensator, you got to have the right bullet, you got to have the right barrel length, height over bore, all those kinds of things matter when it comes to a BDC doing what it's supposed to do, predict where the bullet's going to go and make it easy. Well, the whole course was really designed to be talked about in mils, so everybody else was getting mil adjustments and using crosshairs. Quite frankly, some of these guys out here had 24 power and plus scopes. Not necessarily what I would consider an SPR or DMR type scope, more of a long-range precision marksman or sniper type scope. And those guys were all running adjustments in very, very different language. There was one other guy in the class with these, and running this reticle was obviously a little bit more challenging because of the conversations that were going on, but also because it just so happened that the 77 grain match ammo that I was shooting was not lined up with the BDC. So it was not as simple as simply, go to the line that says 4 and put that out there on the 400-yard target. It wasn't quite that simple, but once I figured it out, we got it pretty easy. So instead of a normal like dope sheet or cheat sheet, my dope was symbols, right? So where on this reticle with the chevron and the post and the hash marks and the big steady lines for the BDC, where was my impact point at various ranges? So that was my cheat there in case I had to leave the mat and move around. And we did leave the mat and move around, particularly at the end of the course. We went out and shot off at some improvised rests and barricades. You can see that, thinking about this as an SPR course, I have a more comfortable stock, a bigger stock than I normally would wear on an AR than you usually see me with. I have the laser as an alternative. I do have a bipod on there. I'd rather shoot off a bag, but there may not be a bag, there might be a barricade. The hand stop, no, it's not backwards. The hand stop is that way. Yes, I can pull back on it. Also, I can push forward against any kind of a barricade, anything like a fence post, a small wall, jersey barrier. I can get in between there on the top probably. If not, push this forward. Of course, I can also use the bipod as a brace or with the legs extended. It is suppressed because why not? It's 2022. And I have a 45-degree offset, and this is the Cryptic coating. Cryptic Coatings makes some accessories. This is their 45-degree offset with a Lucid Optics little Mo. We did not do much that was within 100 yards. In fact, target number 1 was about 250 and change. So we didn't do much with the red dot, did nothing with the laser, but had a really good time shooting and learning this reticle, learning the reticle in the new 1-8 from Primaryarms.